Morning guys, Neil Taylor here, just looking at what golf equipment we're going to put in play for our standard Sunday morning round and what we're going to do to get ready. Now, seen a lot of videos with regards to equipment, etc. Let's just look at what really we should be doing maybe Friday night, Saturday night after our round, just to prep us properly for Sunday morning. So, first things first, let's look at what we've got in the bag. So, we're going to look at what we're going to do for our golf. So, my yardage marker here, so I use a TomTom. Personal preference. Now it might be you're using a Bushnell, it might be you've got other radar devices that you use, but make sure that's on charge to start with. So we're going to know our distances, we're going to know your yardages. So then we're going to move on to golf balls. So golf ball wise, I'm in the process of swapping between Bridgestones and Pro V1s. So I've got both in the bag, one is just a trial out and one's sort of my go-to ball. So you can see that my Bridgestones are marked up. So I've got provisional ball in play, both marked up. What you can see here, so they're marked quite clearly here, PB. So should I lose one off the tee, I can go in. Obviously, I can hit provisional ball, and they're quite clearly marked from my regular ball there. Obviously, we all hit bad shots. Now I've got last year's TP5 in play for my having a bad round. Don't go losing 45 pound most golf ball, so you're looking at £4 or £5 a ball. Put something a little bit cheaper in place, so I'm getting rid of my CP5s. They're now my practice balls, so I've got a couple of those in my bag. They're obviously, these are in really good nick. These are pearl grey golf balls, so they're going to be if I've hit a bad shot. I'm not playing great, I'll go back to last year's ball. I know I can play with it. It's not going to cost me a fortune to replace them. Obviously you've got gloves here, so I've got two. I've got my standard leather glove. Now in the summer I would also carry dry weather gloves, or sorry, wet weather gloves. So I've got black Under Armour gloves that are designed for the rain. It's obviously still winter here, it's quite cold, so I've got Under Armour's thermal gloves, but it's just being practical. We don't necessarily choose the brands I'm using, but cover the fact that it might be cold, so take some cold gloves. Cover the fact it might be wet in the summer, take wet weather gloves. And then obviously your normal practice glove, normal game glove, make sure it's in good kit nick. This one's played about half a dozen rounds. Then we're going on to look after the course, so you can see there I've got Bridgestone, or I've got Shine markers here, so it's just from a nice round from the course. But I've got ball marker. Now whether you use a coin marker, something you can identify your ball on the course, and pitch mark repairers, which for me are vital. You've got to look after the golf course. No one wants to be putting from behind a wedge or a pitch mark. Make sure the greens are in nice conditions, repair the ones that you've got, and have the right equipment for it. Okay, so once we've looked at the stuff that's going in our bag, what are we going to put with our bag? So you can see I've still got my nice big Callaway towel there. That's going to go in the wash quite soon. But something to keep my clubs dry my clubs with. And then I've got a microfiber towel, slightly smaller, but I've got two towels in the bag. Reason being, it rains, my towels get quite wet. I can put one under the body, I can chuck one under the clubs, keep it warm, keep it dry. So my clubs are dry with a dry towel, and I'm not worrying about sort of trying to keep the clubs dry, trying to keep the towel dry. So I've got sort of two options there. Yes, it's a little bit extra heavier, but the weight of the towel doesn't make a massive difference. Now you can see I've got these nice shiny little head covers. These have been with me about a year. The little shark there has been with me. It's been on every set of my golf bag since I was 7 or 8 years old. But protects my clubs, protects the head covers. If you use a stock head cover, by all means for your woods, but I like a nice little bit of personalisation. And I've also got the umbrella there. Again, we're in the UK, summer or not, it doesn't matter what time of year it is. A umbrella is going to be becoming useful. You're going to get wet at some point playing golf. So once we've got everything sorted out that's going in our bag, let's look at cleaning our clubs. So I always start by soaking them in water. Now this isn't hot water by any means, just slightly warm. Softens up the clubs, softens up, obviously I've got golf balls in there, softens the water off the golf balls as well. So once they're in water, they've been soaked for sort of about 10-15 minutes, I then look at cleaning them. So from here, I've got a standard pitcher wedge here. Now when you look at the club from here, you can see from here the grooves have got nice little marks in them. So all of that dirt, all of that mud, it's going to affect me cleaning the ball. it's prevent me getting a good contact. So I'm going to wash the club again, dunk it in some water, and then we're going to talk about cleaning the groove. So make sure the club's nice and wet to start with. Get the club out. Now I personally use a steak knife. You can use anything that's going to get you in between those grooves. So nice and smooth, back and forward through the groove. Cleaning each groove here, I will skip some of this through, but making sure the grooves are nice and clean. Let's give the club another dunk. So from there you can see grooves now are nice and clean. Obviously sorry the light, but grooves now are nice and clean. I then go and look to put that in my bag. So that I'll do with all of the clubs in my bag. Once they're all nice and clean, I'm happy that they're clean. I will put them in the bag, store them somewhere nice and warm, and I will then make sure I'm nice and relaxed the night before to go out for my round.